Hello. It is I, Agent Flint Steele of the A.X.I.O.M, also known as the Atypical, Extra-Normal, and Interdimensional Operations Management. Nice to meet you all. I have seized this stream today as a way to sort of research the... Ow! What is that noise? What? Why does he have that? Why does he allow... What? Anyway, I am here as a way to research and really get in the head of the subject that I am writing about today. The always villainous Jet Tentaco. It's a Western spy? I am no simple spy. I am Flint Steele. I am Men in Black meets SCP. I'm basically Nick Fury. I mean, actually, I guess my boss is basically Nick Fury. But I'm awesome, okay? A nerd? Wow. Listen here. That coming from some sort of servant of a ridiculous supervillain? That's what I have to say. That's all I have to say. Anywho, today we will be writing a little file for my foundation. I work for an 80s action hero. Equally ridiculous. Heroes and villains, they're all the same. I bully spy villain. Hello, Phoebosaur. Welcome. I am Flint Steele. I am here to write up a file on Jet Tentaco. So, is this what he uses to stream? Oh boy, his streaming setup is ugly. Gosh sakes. This is a Western spy, don't trust him. Did he finally get arrested? Well, my agency is more about cataloging than capturing such villains, heroes, extra normal entities. We're more about cataloging. So he isn't exactly arrested. He is out there. Let me put on my coat to really show how awesome I am. But yeah, he's out there. He's probably on some sort of robbery today. And he's definitely not tied up in a closet. If I tied him up in his own closet, that would be rude. He's gone out to Burger King and you're here using his computer? Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm here using his computer. But I've broken in here to research him, to really get to know the nitty-gritty about Jet Tentaco. To get to know everything there is to know about this cephalopod creature. So, I think the first place where we should start here is aliases. Aliases. Jet. The sucker. Mecha monster. And XXX face. He is known by these many aliases, as well as probably more I've yet to discover fully. Jet is a man of many names, as well as perhaps many faces. As you likely know, he has a holographic imaging system on his suit that allows him to look like anything he wants when it's functional. From what I'm aware, it's broken more often than it's not. But do not get it mistaken. Jet is a terrifying villain at times. Good evening, Mr. Green. Hello, nice to meet you. I am Flint Steel. I've taken over Jetstream to write a little essay about him, you could say. Alright. We should go ahead and get to the juicy stuff. The powers and abilities. How are you doing, Mr. Green? I hope you are doing well. And not being a fan of that villain. I'm going to have the FBI agents that work for us look into all of your search histories. I hope we don't find anything incriminating there. Okay, so powers and abilities. Okay, so giant robot? What does that mean? What does giant robot mean? Huh. Oh, my glasses got unusually sized. So apparently Jet just has it set up so his chat can blast him with a growth ray. This is interesting to know. Wait, he has a fucking giant growth laser and he hasn't used it as a... You know, this guy could really be a threat and take over the world if he wasn't using his stupid technology for streaming. You know, a giant growth laser could really be used to, like, destroy a city or something. But he's using it to entertain children on the internet. All you'll find in mine is Wordle and wiki pages. Wow, are you a writer? I'm fine. I was kind of irritating about your missing robotic body. I don't have a robotic body. Jet has one. But I don't know what to tell you about that. Today's stream is run by Flint Steel. Ha 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 ha. You know, maybe after the stream, there's some ladies in chat who would like to get with international spy. Alright, so, powers and abilities. Well, there's two different areas we could start with. We could start with the technological or the physiological powers. I believe we should start this section with the physiological powers. Physiological abilities. Please ignore my spelling. My spelling is not perfect, but that is fine. That is fine for the purposes of this stream. I am a researcher for a living, not a speller. I am not a professional speller. Oh, I guess the shrink ray, the growth ray, what do you call this thing? It's wearing off now. Okay. So, physiological abilities. So Jet is from what I am aware, a genetically... I see it. Genetically, that's not it. Engineered super octopus. Alright. This font size is a little large. I wanted to make sure you all could read it. Jet has the best abilities of known cephalopods. Alright. I think his body is more like a coral reef because he has jellyfish and an eel. We will get to the jellyfish and the eel. But we're speaking of, in this moment, the actual octopus. Easy. Do everything that you want and whatever you want and build what you want and destroy whole planets. What? So, yes, I am aware of his ridiculously named electric eel creature, as well as his plethora of jellyfish and other, aquatic creatures, that live within his suit. But, specifically, Jet himself is no simple octopus. He might not be particularly good at using these abilities, but he has several known powers, including mimic octopus, shape shifting. Let's put one of those. You can see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a delicious cereal. I agree with you. It is good. I wonder, is Cinnamon Toast Crunch in extra... Ow! What the hell? I wonder if Cinnamon Toast Crunch is an extra normal entity. Perhaps. Perhaps it is an extra normal entity. My researcher brain is going. Alright, so we will need some smaller font. You know what? I hope you guys can read this. We're gonna put this all in less absurd font, so it fits on a page. Alright, so, nope, this thing. Jet is able to change the shape, texture, and color of his body at will to mimic his surroundings to help this. His skin has visual. What is a word? Has optical. Has optical neurons to better morph to Okay. So, other abilities. Jet also T. Okay, so another ability that Jet has is Jet, being an octopus, has a large amount of neurons. Full body neurons. Nope, that is not the word, the thing that I am looking for. What is it? A colon. Yes, if I knew how to type well, I'd be excellent at my job. Neurons. There we go. Like most octopi. No, wait, this is not the right word. It's a decentralized nervous system. Decentralized nervous system. If anybody has any questions, feel free to let me know. I will be able to explain. Let's see. Like most octopi, Jet has large bundles of neurons scattered throughout his Where is that coming from, and why? Why does Jet's lair just play sounds whenever chat gets bored? Huh? He really has a surround sound speaker system in this giant aquarium just to play ridiculous jingles? Why? Has neurons scattered. No, wait. THROUG. Body. For sense and basic decision making throughout the body. There we go. Throughout the body. My cat's breath smells like cat food. That makes sense. Fun fact, the brain of an octopus sits not really on like one place. It's more like a brain split all over the nervous system of the body, and all arms are kind of their own brain. Yes, that's what I put here. Yup. Jet has a decentralized nervous system. Exactly like that. So yes, that is a good explanation of what's going on. Let's see. Other abilities that Jet has that are special. He can breathe underwater. Specifically, though, interestingly enough, Jet breathes fresh water and struggles with salt water, unlike the average octopus, which I find interesting. That's likely due to a result of his mutation, or perhaps super ink farts. Is ink like farting? Kind of. Jet, is this tap water? I'm allergic. No, I'm pretty sure he's fine with tap water. Though, that is interesting. Okay, so here's another fun thing that we've discovered about Jet through the research. Through my research, I've discovered that Jet is a mutant, but he's also a cryptid. So, this changes to cryptid. So, interestingly enough, from what I can tell, Jet is a member of a cryptid species that is so obscure that nobody's ever heard of it, basically. He shouldn't drink any fresh water in lead pipes in the Midwest. I mean, you have a point. So, here's the thing that I've discovered about Jet. He is not just some normal octopus. He is a member of a cryptid race. And there are many cryptid races out there, of course. But, I mean, most of them are ones that everybody knows about, right? Like, everybody knows about the Mothmen, and the Yetis, and the Bigfoots. Everybody knows about, the creatures in Loch Ness, right? But, no, the robotic suit has a special filter in the refilling system, so it can use any kind of water. Is that true? From my analysis of his suit, that is not exactly it. He's a Tim Allen. No. Let me enlighten you all. Fresh water octopus. Oh, look. See, this is nothing except if you type cryptid. Why can I never spell it? There is a cryptid that is known as the Oklahoma Octopus. Oh, why is Jet's... What? His setup does not make any sense to me. Okay, let me move this around so that you guys can see it. Okay, so the Oklahoma Octopus is a known cryptid, except for it is very much not known. Nobody's ever heard of this cryptid. It is a super rare cryptid said to live in the man-made lakes of Oklahoma and the Midwest. Jeff Tentaco. What are you talking about? His name is Jet. But yes, so there are... This is basically one of the most obscure cryptid races ever. And from what I can tell, Jet is both a cryptid and a superpowered mutant. I guess somebody found this rare cryptid and created a mutant, which is interesting. Oh, that's powers and abilities. There we go. He's one of those land octopi from the Future's Wild. No, he's not really a land octopus. If he was, I don't think he would go around in a metal suit. So, breathe water, specifically fresh as a cryptid fresh water octopus. So interestingly enough, Jet seems to be the member of a cryptid race that is unique to the Midwest of the US and exists nowhere else in the world. and is so obscure that it seems to only live in rare man-made lakes in the Midwest. You know, the place where you would never think to find an octopus, which probably explains why Jet hates seafood. I think you are secretly a Jet fan. I am simply a researcher. I do know a lot of things about Jet. That does not make me a fan of his activities. His activities are kind of lame, to be honest. He spends most of his days just, like, talking to a couple of weirdos on the internet that don't even know him. He'd probably be much more successful if he did literally anything else. Okay. So, he breathes water. Also, interestingly enough, let me look up the specifics of this. I don't remember the specifics. Let's see. Blue ring octopus. From what I remember, he also carries many traits of the blue-ringed octopus. Yes, it is a neurotoxin. There we go. This one. Alright. Jet. Let's see. Blue ring octopus toxins. Jet carries genes from the blue ringed octopus. You know what we need? I think we need some music. That's what I think. He's sus. Wait. He has the same jacket as the naked buff guy from a few days ago, but with different hair. He's sus. I am not sus. I am a secret agent. I am supposed to look like every man. I could be anyone. I look like your brother, your cousin, that weird guy you met at a party that one time. I could be anyone. Or everyone. That's why I am Flint Steel. And I like my martini shaken, not stirred. Okay, can we change this to the font that I'm using? No? Okay, fine. No, let me get back up here. There we go. And can excrete the powerful neurotoxin tetrodotoxin. There we go. Now we can delete this. Now, let me remind myself exactly what this do. Let's see. Tetrodotoxin. Tetrodotoxin comes from often pufferfish, triggerfish, many things. They are produced apparently by symbiotic bacteria usually, and it's a sodium blocker. Basically it makes your cells not work good. It makes your cells go dead very quickly. You forgot his ability to withstand hundreds of bonks? We will get to that. We're only just at the start of his many mini abilities. Why does Jet have these shells on his computer desk? Does he just like shells? I guess he is an octopus. Jesus. Yeah, basically it makes your neurons unable to fire if you ingest this toxin. Reminds him of home. His home is Kansas. All of the lakes are artificial and very few of them have anything that has shells other than small snails and invasive freshwater mussels. And trust me, zebra mussels are not something to tango with. I'm pretty sure I'm on the case of discovering that zebra mussels are actually part of some eldritch horror type creature. They're actually the spawn of some sort of eldritch monster. But I haven't proven it yet. I've yet to prove it. Coffee. I like it dark. Like my soul. Okay. Other abilities Jet happens to have includes good, what, how would you say, powerful tastes? Well, actually, he does have powerful arms. He suckers on, ow, what? Why does that sound keep playing? Why? I do not understand why Jet enjoys this. It seems awful. There's just loud noises that play in this layer. On arms can hold objects with hundreds of pounds of force. Objects. It's clearly used to distract Western spies. Why would you try to distract me? Do you want me to not continue my investigation? Do you want me to not finish my report? Do you know what my boss will do to me if I don't finish this report on time? I will be banished to the void, probably. Or I'll take a pay cut at least. And I don't get paid enough for this shit. Proportionally strong for an octopus of his size. Easily lift over 200 pounds. Which, lifting 200 pounds doesn't seem like a lot. But, for a small octopus, he is fairly good. Engineering. Prowess. Oh, you guys can't see this. Okay, there you go. Engineering prowess. Unusually skilled is the word I would use for how he is with machines. Skilled with machines, especially pumps and hydraulics. How do you spell hydraulics? Can somebody assist? How does one spell hydraulics? 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 Close enough for it to get it. Especially with pumps and hydraulics. From what I've seen in Jet's lab here, he is very masterful with hydraulic mechanisms. Though, rather than using pressurized hydraulic fluid, which most modern hydraulics use, he tends to just use water, which is unusual. Able to make formidable weapons using simple scraps. Okay, so there's his engineering prowess. Let's see. We've gotten his engineering. Let's kind of separate these out a little bit from each other so I can read them easier. The decentralized nervous system, the mimic octopus abilities. Also, we have to include Jet's bioluminescent abilities. Oh, that becomes a thing if you do it right. Whatever. Bioluminescence. Let me see. Bioluminescent. Wait. Octopus. The glowing sucker octopus. Yes. Genes from glowing sucker octopus. Allows him to produce glowing chemical reactions within his body. Also, due to his superior color shifting, no, this should be under a different category than that. Why? Cuttlefish Hypnotism. Due to possess S-E-S-S-I. Sure, close enough. Due to possessing genes from Cuttlefish. Oh, you guys can't even see this. Nobody even told me that they could not see it. How do we make a new page? How do we do such a thing? There we go. Now you guys can see it. Fish. Oh, it's spelled. There we go. It's TT, not DD. Good day, Arthur. I'm not Jet, though. Hello, Arthur. I am Flint Steel. I am a member of A.X.I.O.M, the Atypical Extra-Normal and Interdimensional Operations Management. I am writing a report on the powers and abilities of Jet Tentaco. I'm writing a file. How are you doing, Arthur? Are you doing well? I hope you're doing well. Has supreme control is chromatopores and can make any pattern display across his skin or even play memory, even make video-like illusions on his skin. Ow. Phoebosaur, what was that for? Why are you doing this? Chromatophores is misspelled here. Pattern, there we go. Sure. Cuttlefish Hypnosis. Yes. So this is an ability that Jet displays very rarely. It seems to be quite difficult for him. But he can mimic this. Cuttlefish Hypnosis. So, some cephalopods, mostly cuttlefish, do this thing. Let's look at a video of it happening. We will have to likely mute this video. Nope, it's playing out. Why does Jet not have an ad blocker? What the hell is wrong with him? Okay, so cuttlefish and some other cephalopods are able to do this thing. Let's see if there's a good video of it in here. Where they change the color of their bodies rapidly to mimic certain patterns and to confuse predators and prey items. This turned into a roast Jet stream. What do you mean roast Jet? Let's see, they're not. There we go. Here is the thing. The thing. Where is it happening? No. No. Oh, look at those baby cuttlefish. I don't think he'd taste very good. Who, Jet? No. If you ate him, you would, like, immediately die. I don't know if you were paying attention to the report that I'm writing here, but he excretes tetrodotoxin from his skin. Presumably he can control that and turn it off if he wants to, so he can choose to touch people. But like, no, if you ate him, it would be, who are you? Hello, Mini Squidge. I am Flint Steel. I have taken over this stream. He's a Western spy. I am not a spy, okay? I am nothing as simple as a spy. I am an agent of the atypical, extra-normal, and interdimensional operations management, also known as the A.X.I.O.M. No, what about Jet? I'm writing a synopsis of the abilities of Jet Tentaco, and his abilities and weaknesses. I'm writing what you could call an essay about Jet here. It is a simple file for the A.X.I.O.M. The A.X.I.O.M keeps files on everything. Just Jet, yes, sure. We will say that he has gone to Burger King, and not that he is locked in a closet. See, he's the type of guy from Stalker, so Western spy. Is Western, like, why specifically Western? Why a Western, like, there's just a spy, like, James Bond is just a spy. Or, like, the Men in Black are just spies. You wouldn't call the Men in Black Western spies. He is locked in a cabinet or whatever. He'll be fine. Look, he has many abilities here that mean that he will be fine. James Bond is a Western spy. Yes, but why do you say Western instead of just spy? Like, James Bond is a spy. Let him out? I'll let him out when I'm done. When I am done with this stream, he will be freed. And all of your memories will be physically wiped from your mind of this stream. Specific breed of spy, I guess. Because you are from the right. Yes, but why does that matter? Like, that sounds kind of racist, not gonna lie. To just be like, James Bond is a Western spy, which is different than a spy that's not Western. I am from the East. Yeah, but like a spy is a spy though. I don't give a frick. Let him out. No, Jet'll be fine. Look, I needed access to this layer. But it's regional? Why? Why though? I don't understand why it's regional. No, I needed access to this layer. Look, everybody. Look at this layer that I have invaded. Look, all of the information about Jet is here. I mean, he doesn't even keep anything really that much of a secret. He's kind of bad at secrets. But I can just, like, go and investigate this place and do whatever I want. See, Phoebus invaded is a strong word. Well, I mean, I invaded. He lives here. I took it over. He keeps a dolphin as prisoner for some reason. I don't really understand the dolphin thing. Maybe it has to do with how he keeps talking about, like, taking over the world with laser dolphins. But so far I don't see any laser dolphins, just a dolphin. Can you let the dolphin out for me? No. As soon as I leave, everything must return to how it was. The uncapped subathon challenge ended. We raised 4% of it. What does that mean? You know that you have to pay his rent if you claim ownership of it? Well, this is not, like, it's not mine. It's just, I'm here right now. Well, he doesn't show his weakness. I mean, he kind of does show his obvious weaknesses. Like, he's so obsessed with the visual motif of a fishbowl that he leaves the top of his suit open. It's like, otherwise it's like an impenetrable robot spacesuit. It's like Iron Man, where there's no weakness, no weak points, except for he leaves the top of it open. So, like, there's an obvious weak point. It doesn't make any sense to me. Right? Like, it would be basically completely impossible to defeat him without having, like, anti-tank missiles, except for the fact that he leaves the top of his helmet open. Like, that's kind of a dumb mistake. Can you at least put a fake spider in his bed? Why would I have a fake spider? So what you're saying is that we can feed him fast. I mean, I guess you could, but in my opinion, like, the fast food would get soggy is kind of the problem with that. Like, to be honest, I'm pretty sure Jet, like, crawls out of his suit to eat usually, because he mostly eats, like, human foods, because he's obsessed with the idea of pretending to be a human. So I think he, like, crawls out of his suit to eat food so it doesn't get soggy, because he doesn't like soggy bread. This is the worst spy. He doesn't have a fake spider to scare the octopus. Why would a spider scare the octopus? I don't... Why would you think that that is a thing? Okay. Let's get back to this. Also, an ability he has is iridescence. Since Jet is able to mimic heat. Actually, let me look into iridescent cephalopods for a second. Let's see. What are these things called? That is a blanket octopus. Are they blanket octopuses? What are you? Oh, they are. Oh, those must be baby blanket octopuses. That would make sense. A shark would. What? Why would a shark would? What? Oh, a refill. That must mean a hydrate. Coffee. Just like every spy drinks. Coffee with alcohol. Iridescent. Let's see. What? Why is this spelled wrong? There we go. What? Okay. Sure. Oop, let me make it so you guys can see this. How are you guys able to read this screen? Is this font too small? Is it too big? Are there any problems you have? Blanket octopus. A little small. Okay, I'll see what I can do about this. How's that? Is that better? Okay, there we go. Now let's see, we've gone over the iridescence, the hypnosis, bioluminescent, his engineering, his strength. Because he is a villain, you need to think of the absurd in order to fight them. I mean, perhaps. Are you suggesting I can watch Netflix on Jet? If Jet is focusing hard enough on making Netflix show up on his skin, then yes, presumably you could. Theoretically, anything that Jet can visualize, he should be able to mimic the pattern of on his skin, though something as complicated as a TV show would probably be difficult. Can we play Doom on him? probably not. He's not a game console. He's an octopus. But if he had, like, a vivid memory of playing Doom, he could probably show that on his skin somewhere. He could, like, if he had a dream of something, he could probably, like, show it to you visually on his skin. Though it'd be a little bit blurry due to how difficult it would be for him to control to that fine detail his skin, basically. Can't even play Crash Bandicoot on his face. I kinda don't know what you were expecting. Like, I don't think you can play Crash Bandicoot on most people's faces. I don't think most octopi would know what Crash Bandicoot is. So, like, to be honest, he's kind of impressive. Okay. Another ability is he has no bones. Boneless. Like a chicken wing. Wax any skeletal structure. And thusly can fit through any space larger than his primary brain. Which is very impressive. So we can shove him in a shoebox. I mean, you could shove him in something smaller than a shoebox, honestly. Like, he's fairly large for an octopus, but, like, compared to a human, he's not that big. So yeah, I bet you could shove him in a shoebox. Okay, let's capitalize this. Jet does have an unusually long life, though. Long-lived. So this is something really special about Jet. So you guys may be aware that the average octopus lives to be about 2 to 3 years old. Can we shove you into a shoebox? No. You cannot shove me into a shoebox. What are you, some kind of foot fetishist? Why are you obsessed with shoeboxes? My cousin Wet Gintako is an octopus and he can shoot lasers out of his eyes. I'm gonna put Wet Gintako on the list of things that need investigating. Cause a laser octopus is scary. Jet isn't shit, just saying. What? Why do you know a laser octopus? Why is your cousin a laser octopus? Are you an octopus? Wait, is this dimension just ruled by a bunch of octopi, like octodadding around, pretending they're people? It's a soft G? Gin taco? Wait, so you have a cousin. You have a cousin named Wet Gin Taco. Why isn't your cousin a laser octopus? Because, I don't know, maybe I'm an orphan and my entire family died in an accident involving an interdimensional being. Maybe that's why. Maybe I have no one. I only have my job. How's that, Chuny? octopus? Oh, that's too bad. You should sue your bosses for doing that. They didn't do that. Sometimes stuff just happens. Yeah, well, my whole family got eaten by a whale? That's unusual. Especially being that most whales are primarily filter feeders or can only eat very small foods in comparison to the size of their bodies. I mean, I suppose a sperm whale could like eat a person, but I don't see why they would particularly. And like an orca would eat somebody. Well, no, they wouldn't really eat somebody. An orca would just like rip somebody's arms off and go like, ha ha, I'm an orca, I ripped somebody's arms off. Yeah, well, the whale choked and died, and they all got eaten by the bottom feeders. That's kind of fucked, bro. That's kind of fucked. Rocks 2 years on average. Jet has lived over 20 and doesn't seem to be nearing his end. Cousin Wet was the only survivor. He used his laser eyes to free himself from the whale carcass. Clip: killer whales are jerk dolphins. I mean, you're not wrong. That's not an incorrect assessment. Killer whales are jerks. Though, to be honest, the killer whales have many good reasons to hate humans. Mostly being the whole, like, slavery and putting them in zoos things. And, like, also the, like, pollution and global warming thing. So, like, because of free will, I mean, I don't think that's the only reason, but it is one of the reasons. I'm pretty sure orcas just like hate people. My brother was a killer whale. Didn't you know? You can't see my eyes squinting at you, but they're doing that. They're doing that. Unfortunately, as a cool spy, I never take off my sunglasses. The sunglasses are basically part of my face now. Orcas eat moose, now you know. I did know that. I was aware of that. Basically, orcas are the only thing that could possibly be a predator for a moose, because a moose is like, what if a deer was way too big and angry? AKA, fuck moose. Why use super glue sunglasses? They're not glued, but they are my identity. I have no true identity. I am Flint Steel. The sunglasses don't come off, especially at night. My parents were meese. Yes, Phoebe. Yes, Phoebosaur. I'm sure that your parents were meese and all of your other family members are orcas and laser octopi. I'm absolutely sure that you're not lying. Flint Shadowhog? What? Are you saying that I am like Shadow the Hedgehog? I am not a hedgehog. and I am not absurdly edgy. Look, I don't wear shoes too big for my feet. Yes, of course I shouldn't joke. It is very insensitive. But I'm not a sensitive kind of guy. I'm Flint Steel. All I do is investigative work, and memory wiping, and writing essays, and fucking bitches. I have all of the maidens. Oh, so you're a fellow Chuny. No. I am Flint Steel. Are you a college student? No. How young do you think I look? I'm not a college student. I'm a secret agent. He said, Chuny. What did you not get about Flint Steel, agent of the A.X.I.O.M? What about that is hard to understand? Flint Steel, agent of A.X.I.O.M, atypical, extra normal, and interdimensional operations management. What about this to you says college student? What about this says Chuny? What? Why would a Chuny say that? Do you get paid minimum wage? No, I don't get paid minimum wage. Okay. I get paid a salary. I have a salary position. Well, I am Fujiwara, the president of the Paranormal Research Group. Do you get paid? Yes, I get paid. Okay? I get paid and I get vacation time. Like a true secret agent. Is, an unknown lifespan. Unknown. So he drinks a lot like Western spy bonds. Look, the sunglasses are for the hangover. Look, just because I sound like I have a hangover and I have sunglasses on and I drink does not mean that I am some simpleton like James Bond, okay? I am more complicated. Look, James Bond fights people like Jet, right? James Bond, like, gets strapped to a chair and gets his nuts shaved off with a laser, right? I am no James Bond. I go between dimensions researching unusual individuals. Look, I've been to 17 different worlds. Call a bondulance. I see. I think this guy is a Chuny. I am not a Chuny. Do you guys even care that I'm, you know, a secret agent from another dimension? Is that like a thing that interests you? No? Okay, look, let's get back to writing about your favorite strange robot villain. Okay. Let's see. his long life, his bonelessness. We've talked about how he's toxic. He shapeshift, powerful arms. I think we've talked about the majority of his physiological abilities. Does anybody know of any physiological abilities that Jet has that I've missed? Except perhaps the reproductive ones. We're going to skip the reproductive ones in the essay because I don't think it's particularly relevant. My boss is an 80s action hero. We deal with multiverse stuff all the time. Well, look, multiverse stuff is pretty cool. And I get to go to different worlds, interview people, do some reading online, and, you know, like, do some violent interrogations occasionally. And then I get to, like, come home and chillax and, you know, fuck babes. It's everything. It's the best. It's awesome. Also get to mind wipe people. It's good. So what you mean? No. Sometimes even, you know, everything gets all mixed up and you gotta fuck babes and then mind wipe them. It's a whole thing. Look, everything's gotta be a secret, you know? Okay, so let's start talking about the suit. Okay, so Jet happens to have a humanoid robot suit. He stole it from Mysterio. I mean, no, Jet clearly was inspired by Mysterio in some ways, but he didn't really steal it. Mysterio sort of wears a skin-tight suit with a helmet. Jet doesn't live more than 2 years. He just gets replaced often. I don't think that's the case, actually. But, like, we can look at Mysterio. And you can see that whilst Mysterio wears some similar garb to Jet, Mysterio was smart enough to cover the fucking top of his head. I mean, you could also just say that Jet is Buzz Lightyear, if you really wanted to. But, oh, Buzz Lightyear remembered to cover the top of his head like a helmet is supposed to. So, I mean, one of the ways to defeat Jet is to knock him over, so most of the water drains out of his head and he has to dip into his water reservoirs. And once he runs out of water, he can't fight anymore. Oh, that's another power we did forget. He can breathe outside of water. He can survive outside of water. Outside water. How dare you shame a hero like Buzz? Does Jet fuck? I mean, yeah, kind of ish. So this is an interesting thing. It's not going into the report. Feel free to clip it. All the clips will be erased later anyway, due to this being a secret mission. But Jet does fuck, but he seems to not be attracted to other octopi, perhaps due to the fact that he is the only known member of his own species and he is a mutant. But he does seem to be attracted to specifically humanoid females. And though most of them find him utterly repulsive, leading to his personal issues with basically everybody, but primarily women. He does have a whole thing with rejection. You should really study that Jeddah. What? I heard he likes Vaporeon. Have you watched his streams? I heard that Vaporeon he hates with a passion. Why should I study Jeddah? I mean, Jeddah is just Jet from a different way. Jeddah has all the same powers and abilities as Jet, but she has a better personality, basically. That's a lie to throw you off. I'm pretty sure it's not. But yes, so Jet, whilst being overall rejected by the majority of human females for very obvious reasons, if you look at him and can tell that he is a fucking slimy octopus thing, there are a select few, to which he reminds them of their favorite unusual content, their favorite XXX style videos. So there is the supreme few who fuck Jet. So Jet is a hentai. I mean, yes. He does have a like giant or he has a laser like growth machine in his lair to which he drags women. So I mean, yes. Yeah, that's what he is. And even at his normal size, he's unusually strong. Like I mentioned, he is strong enough to lift like 200 pounds with each arm. Maybe I should specify that. What is that emote? Let's see. 200 pounds with each arm. Not to mention, his like grip strength is obscene. Like all of those suckers have insane grip strength, and he can taste with them, which I guess is a power that I didn't mention. But yeah, like any octopus, he tastes with his arms. This guy has gross fanfics about Jet Otaku. What the fuck are you talking about? Look, you don't know how much research I've had to do for this essay, right? I have had to watch the security footage of everything Jet has done for weeks, okay? I have to know more than I am comfortable with knowing. Also, where are my... Stuff is disappearing off of my screen for reasons I don't understand. Why is Jet's computer stupid? You know, you'd think this guy would have a supercomputer or something, but he has a clunker Alienware. That's not even from actual space. Frog voice. What is that? What the hell? What? Jet Slayer has a bunch of weird shit in it. Why does this work? Why does this work? What? How does his layer change my voice? I don't even know how that works. You can't refuse frog voice, you have to do it? Because it's from Beast Boy. What are you talking about? Beast Boy? Like from Teen Titans? Jet's not like Beast Boy at all. Maybe even Radio Shack. What? Why would it be from Radio Shack? What did Radio Shack do? Isn't Radio Shack like 10 years dead in this dimension? Didn't Radio Shack die like 10 years ago in this world? Man, you guys would probably love to see that world where Radio Shack bought Apple. That's a crazy one right there. Okay, no more fraud. I don't control it! Look, Jet's stupid lair is in control of it. I don't know what's going on. Like, that's going to... Like, what's going to stop Jet? I'm so confused. I'm so confused and annoyed, and it just sounds like I chugged a bunch of helium. This is awful. This lair may be the worst place I've ever invaded. He probably lives under an old Radio Shack. Who, Jet? No. Wait. Did you guys not know that? I thought you guys would have figured out by the fact that Jet's Discord is called The Abandoned Aquarium. And, I mean, look at this layer for a second and tell me where you think this layer is. Jet literally just took over an abandoned aquarium. Like, I don't even think that it's that big of a secret. No, it's not the sewers. It is an old aquarium under a Radio Shack. No, not... He does not live under a Radio Shack. He lives in what used to be an aquarium that he has taken over for his nefarious purposes. Burger King. What makes this look like a Burger King? There's not even a burger conveyor in this room, or any other room in here. Man. You guys are really something. I see how it is. Wait, what is with Jet's background? Why can I... What? Huh? Whoa. Jet's background is funky. I don't know, he probably bought it off Craigslist from a different villain. No, I'm pretty sure it was just abandoned in the middle of nowhere. And that was under a Radio Shack. What do you think? Like, they don't build Radio Shacks in the middle of nowhere. To be honest, they shouldn't build aquariums in the middle of nowhere. There's probably a reason this aquarium went out of business. There's probably a very good reason. I can hold his breath abnormally long and can survive outside of water for up to 3 hours, though his skin does get painfully dry. Now wait, I mentioned a little bit ago another ability that I didn't write here. I was talking about his ability to taste with his arms. I don't think that's enough of a superpower to write under, like, powers and abilities. I don't know if it's that useful. And this is pretty much... How is there still a Radio Shack where you live? What? I can survive out water for more than 3 hours. He's not special. I mean... Yes, but presumably you breathe air and not tap water. Jet can survive for 3 hours without tap water. That's like you surviving for 3 hours without oxygen. Can this Chuny survive in water for more than 3 hours? I don't know. Why would you assume that? Well, because in most dimensions, most people are humans that breathe air. What are you, some sort of like pigeon mermaid or something? Now that would be something interesting. Okay, the suit. Perhaps. What? What in the fuck? Are you telling me that you are a pigeon mermaid? What do you... Is some kind of bird, Selkie? What the fuck? Huh? He is wasted? What are you talking about? Pigeon mermaid is just a seagull? Huh? Please enlighten me on how a seagull is a pigeon mermaid. It's true. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, I'm not wasted. I am not wasted, okay? Just because I drank coffee with rum in it doesn't mean anything. They shit everywhere, eat garbage. Do you want to know something interesting that I learned recently that I was unaware of? I recently learned that dodo birds are actually part of the pigeon family. So even though we picture them as like something different, they're basically giant flightless pigeons. Which explains why people had to make a species of turtle go extinct to eat dodos to extinction. That kind of explains a lot about the whole eating dodos to extinction kind of thing. They're just overweight pigeons. They're just obese pigeons. Dodos, just extinct obese pigeons. Nothing more, nothing less. And that is today's wisdom. Okay, so let's get on to the suit. The powers and ability that the suit gives him. Okay, so first of all, jet suit is like a regulated atmosphere. My friend is a dodo. What? Where is Fee's super suit? Why would she have a super suit? Is Phoebe some kind of superhero? That would be weird. Wait, is that why you're always in chat of Jet's streams? Because you're a superhero spying on him to defeat him? I couldn't be a superhero? I've seen weirder. Okay, so the suit. First of all, the suit Jet wears is a robotic aquarium that provides him with a filtered, regulated atmosphere. Oh, Jet does have a physiological power we forgot. You know which one that we forgot to put in here? Okay, so, we did forget, of course, the ink. Jet has the ability to excrete melanin. That's not how you spell that word. Somebody teach me how to spell melanin. Oh, it has no E. Duh. Melanin-based ink, like any. I can barely get out of bed. I mean, maybe that's because you are a superhero. What if the reason you can't get out of bed in the morning is that somebody takes over your body at night? You never know. I've seen weirder. Melanin based in any octopus is highly toxic and can control the viscosity of it. And can spray it up to 10 feet even out of water. Let's see, you can control the viscosity of... Ow! What? Can you throw stuff at me? Oh, I was looking through Jet's files this morning. I was looking through Jet's files, and I found out that in the programming for his, like, launching machine that throws stuff at him on stream, it's a Burger... Why Burger King? Why are you obsessed with Burger King? So, in the programming for that, he's recently put some sort of secret message that you can type in chat to throw specific objects at him. Like, one of them is labeled Sticky Banana? So... that's something. Okay, well... that was incredibly easy to figure out, I guess. Unusual. Also, do not get bananas on me. Also, why are they stuck to my arm specifically? You know what? I'm reprogramming his garbage. I'm turning that off. That's annoying. Yeah, no. This is, Anyway, that's going way up. That's fine. That's fine. Why are you just trying random words? That's not gonna work. There, I reprogrammed it. What are you trying to do? Are you just trying everything you can think of? Why would there be a horse? Ronald McDonald? That's just silly. Control the viscosity of it. Be used as a mucousy glue even. There. Ronald Reagan, Joe Biden, Taco Truck, McCussy. What? Yo. Do you want my... Wait, I was gonna say something and it was gonna be weird. Never mind. See, I knew not to say that because I'm great with the ladies. Western Spy. Why would Western Spy be a thing? I don't know. Jar? No jar. I will let you guys know, though, that Jet does have it turned on, so if you use bits, it will throw a lot of things. But please don't do that. I would prefer not to be pelted with giant foam objects that Jet has made. Presumably for some reason. I don't know why Jet made giant foam things that you can throw at him. Where the fuck is that? Why does Jet... What? Why the hell does Jet just have hentai noises programmed into his room? B-Movie 2007? Why do you specify the year of B-Movie? Wait, is there more than one B-Movie in this universe? Did they make B-Movie 2 in this one? Because he's a sex pervert? I guess. What? Why? Yo, in this universe, did you guys get to see B-Movie 2 Electric Hullabaloo? Did they make that? They did have to switch Seinfeld for The Rock, which was kind of an unusual change. Barry Benson got a lot different when The Rock took over the role. Electric Beagaloo. Why is that continually being played? What the fuck? Why? Yeah, so did you guys see that movie? B-Movie 2? To be honest, I didn't think it fully lived up to the first movie, but it did have really good meme potential, especially because of that Shrek cameo. I was really surprised that they put a Shrek cameo and a How to Train Your Dragon cameo in it. DreamWorks really got in on that like combined universe thing that Marvel loves. Jet leaves a lot of buttons to press. I can see that. Most of them don't do anything usual or useful. Like, half of them are just self-destruct buttons. They don't work properly. Like, they don't even blow up or, like, disintegrate or anything. They're self-destruct buttons that, like, just cause, like, the other buttons to be sticky. It's like, they excrete glue on the keyboard. Why? Speaking of sticky, you will not believe how much I had to clean Jet's mouse and keyboard when I got in here. I don't know how his little robot hands get so much, like, Cheeto dust and food debris on them, but everything is covered with, like, a smattering of, like, just gunk for some reason. Bananas. I am bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Okay, so the soup, is... Okay, I'm reprogramming that off of Jetstream as well. Nope, that's annoying. Jet, where do you keep your sound alerts? Rune. Hello, Rune. My name is Flint Steel. I'm a secret agent. How are you doing today? Why are there Jigglypuff emotes? I do not understand the purpose of the Jigglypuff. Bro. This guy's a Chuny. I am not a Chuny. I am Flint Steel. I'm a secret agent working for the Atypical, Extra Normal, and Interdimensional Operations Management, also known as the A.X.I.O.M. After this stream, all of your minds will be violently wiped. Thank you, Arthur, for the refill. Now I get some delicious coffee. Okay, Kirito. What the fuck do you think? Do you think I'm Kirito? Are you being racist right now? I am not Kirito. Okay, Kirito is a whiny little bitch boy. That is also, like, bad. Like, that show is just bad. In every dimension, in all of the dimensions, that show is bad. He does have the basic hairstyle and wide forehead. You know what? Maybe worse things will happen to you than a violent memory wipe. Yes, Jet Tentaco has never whined as much as Kirito. I mean, no, Jet is also kind of a whiny bitch boy, to be fair. Like, I watched part of that stream that he did where he was doing Jump King, and he sounds a lot like Kirito. He's just, like, crying for no reason. Jump King's not even that hard, to be fair. Easy mode. Let us continue the essay. So, what we've done so far today is we've elaborated on the majority of the powers and abilities Jet has physiologically. He's genetically engineered and a cryptid. He has the Mimic Octopus's shapeshifting ability, a decentralized nervous system. He breathes underwater. He excretes tetrodotoxins. He has more or less super strength. He's a masterful engineer. He's got bioluminescence, hypnotic abilities, and the ability to control the shape and color of his skin very well. He's got iridescence. He's got no bones. He lives a long time, and he can even survive outside of water for some time. as well as he has powerful and sticky ink. Hello, Dr. De La Plaga. Just to let you know, I'm here. Hello there. Oh, that's a lurk. Well, have a good lurk. This Jet person sounds like a role player who gave himself God mode. I mean, I wouldn't say this is God mode. To be honest, compared to some of the other extra normal creatures I've dealt with, this is sort of like low stakes. Like, a lot actually give themselves God mode. This is like minor super strength and durability. Like, this is like Batman levels of superpowers, to be fair. That's Plague Doctor lurking in a bush. That is a very good emote. I like it. No references. This isn't double space or use academic sources. I think you're making most of this up. I don't need to use academic sources, okay? I have been studying Jet for the last few weeks. It is my mission, okay? Also, like, what references do I have to use? This is a field report, okay? It is a field report of what I have witnessed. It does not need academic references. Look, you know what? Here, academic references. Ooh, look, I have the superpower wiki, okay? Is that good enough for you? Here's a really nice academic source to use. You're a Jet fangirl? Nope. But surely your company demands more from me? I mean, no. Not really. He doesn't know about Jeddah. No, of course I know about Jeddah. I know. I know about Jeddah, yeah. Wiki is the prime example of a bad academic source. Oh yeah? Well, whatever. He's a knower, Monka S. Yeah, no. Look, I would write this about Jeddah, except for, like, Jeddah has the same power. This is an explanation of Jet in all universes, more or less. He might have slightly different powers and abilities here or there, but, like, Jet and Jeddah are from more or less mirror universes to each other. The universe that Jeddah is from is more or less an exact duplicate of this universe, except for everything is, like, gender swapped and color swapped. So, like, yep, I was in the middle of turning that off. Jet, why is your shit programmed so stupidly? How do I even turn this off? Can I get you to do one of these write-ups about Cinderace? Why? It's a Pokemon. It already has a whole Wikipedia article about it. It's called Bulbapedia. It, like, what? It already has one of these. Okay, so what we're doing is making it so Jet's lair, no longer plays weird sex noises occasionally. Let's see. Jet? Why does... What? Why does it not let you change it? Jet, you are a nincompoop. What is the Axiom's opinion on the egg field group? It does not exist. It's from my video game. Why didn't they call it Pikapedia? Because Bulbasaur is the first Pokemon? Like, Bulbasaur is number 1. Like, he's number 001, so why would it be... Why would it be about something else. Okay, anyway. So the jet provides him with a filtered and regulated atmosphere. Actually, Arceus is the first Pokemon. Actually, that's not true. Actually, Rhyhorn is the first, or no, I guess it is Rhydon. Which one is? One of those two is actually the first ever Pokemon conceived. But in the Pokedex, the thing that Bulbapedia is supposed to be mimicking, more or less, Bulbasaur is Pokemon number 001. The first one that in the Pokedex there is a report for. So, Bulbasaur... What? Rhyhorn? How? Because either Rhyhorn or Rhydon, one of those two, was the first Pokemon that was ever drawn. Like, when they conceived of Pokemon, it was the first one ever drawn. It was the first Pokemon ever conceived. Duh. Gosh, you guys don't even know the lore of your own universe's version of Pokemon. Okay, so anyway, we were writing about the abilities of the suit. Okay, so the suit has many abilities. It is strong, strength, suit is powered, or it's not really powered by, but is moved via hydraulics. That's not how you spell it still. Hydraulics. Sure, something like that. Don't forget to include the jellyfish when you talk about the suit. I will talk about the jellyfish. Why do you say that they're cum? They're not cum. They're jellyfish. All jellyfish look like that. All jellyfish look like they're sort of a liquid. What is this spelling? I am a spy, not a master speller, okay? Well, no, I'm not a spy. I'm a secret agent. Stop convincing me I'm a spy. I am a secret agent, not a master speller. Look, I spend more time drinking shaken martinis and fucking maidens than I do in spelling class. So, you know what? If it's spelled wrong, fuck it. I'll have my assistant fix it later. The suit is moved via hydraulics. Are there any Espeon maidens? I'm concerned for your mental health, Rune. Are you aware that there is a difference in real life and not real life? And in that not real life, there is a thing called Pokemon. Pokemon are not real. And even if they were real, it would be problematic to have sex with them. You are aware that that makes you at least a furry, and at worst, a fucking creep, right? They're sentient, it's fine. No, not the furry label. It's all over for me. I don't know if you're aware of this, but sentience is not the same as sapience. Every dog, cat, sheep, goat, and cow in the multiverse is sentient. That does not mean that they are sapient. Sapients? I'm pretty sure Pokemon specifically are not sapient, except for, like, legendary Pokemon. Wait, what does that big button do? Nothing? Does it do nothing? You know what I mean. But, no, so I don't. That's the thing is, like, Pokemon are specifically not sapient, except for the exception that are normally mentioned as being sapient. Like, Mewtwo and Arceus and a couple of the other legendaries are sapient. But, like, Pikachu is not sapient. Or not... Yeah, it's not sapient. It might be sentient, but it's not sapient. So, I don't know what you mean, but either way, the argument you're making sounds like you're making an argument to fuck dogs. Meowth is sapient. Yes, but, like, technically Meowth is... Like, Meowth from Team Rocket is not canon to the Pokemon world, really. At least, like, in the versions of the Pokemon world, other than the main anime one. And even then, like, Meowth is specifically noted as being the only one who is sapient. You're not canon. No, I'm not canon for this multiverse, or most of the multiverses. My identity has been erased in basically every universe in the multiverse. So I'm not canon in any of them. I'm just not canon. I could be anywhere in anyone's stream at any time, and I would not be canon there either. What happens if somebody redeems Booba Jiggle? I don't know. Poor Kirito. Don't pity me. Chuni, do you hear me? Do not pity me. Oh, fuck. Now my glasses are crooked. This is why I don't take those off. There we go. Fuck, they're still crooked. There we go. I fixed the glasses. That's very important. The glasses are like my personality. Lamau. Now this is content. I'm glad you enjoy it. It will be forcibly removed from your mind as soon as this stream is over. The only thing that could make me happier is Kirito playing Chump King. Well, unfortunately, I have to finish this report about Jet and Taco and then get the hell out of here very soon. So, you're not gonna be getting me playing Jump King. Alright, so the suit is moved via hydraulics. That store compressed water. Suit can... Yep, that's not how you spell suit. We'll tell Jet you are here and you'll be sucked back through the plot hole. Not if your memories are erased. And how do you know that there won't be a plot hole, though? What if plot hole is my middle name? What if it was Flint Plot Hole Steel? Maybe I should put my hot rod in your plot hole, huh? Brrr. Once Jet finds out you were rummaging around in his evil lair, he will send his squids after you. I'm kind of not worried about anything Jet's squids will do to me. Jet might be, like, very strong. Kirito, Flint, Plow, Steel. My name is not Kirito. I am not Kirito. Name one thing about me that makes you think Kirito. I am not it. How do you know? How do I know what? I know a lot of things. Look, I've studied supernatural beings all over the multiverse. You think that I can't handle one, like, slightly strong octopus? Yeah. Sure. They could have wiped your memory. I mean, they could have. But I'm aware of who Kirito is, and that's not my backstory. My backstory does not involve being trapped in a game. That's not my backstory. So you could be Kirito. I mean, theoretically, you could be Kirito. What if they changed your face? Not fish food. What? What if... Does that mean I'm supposed to eat from this can of fish food? Wait, this isn't even fish food. It's just ground up human candy that looks like fish flakes. Is this ground up Skittles? Somebody please explain to me why Jet has a can of ground up Skittles, but it's in a fish food can? Why does he have Skittles in a fish food can? Somebody explain this to me. And I confirm or deny whether it's actual fish food. I mean, I don't think it is. I guess I have to taste it to find out. Yeah, no, that's definitely candy and not fish food. So he wasn't lying about it being not fish food, but why did he put it in a fish food can? What sort of insane being puts candy in a fish food shaker? What? And how does he not get it mixed up with the can over there that is actually fish food? What? A smart one? Sure, he's very intelligent. A suit is capable of lifting almost 1 ton without damage. Now you stole the poor octopus's food. You wouldn't have noticed it otherwise. Like, oh, should I steal all of his food? What else does he have here? Wait, is this a mustard jar full of icing? Jet has a mustard jar full of cake icing here. Why? Somebody explain to me why. And he has a box full of little cups of peanut butter. What? Year-old peanut butter and mustard icing? Also, he has this mysterious vial of green liquid. Why does he have a vial of green liquid? What even it? You know what? I'm not gonna mess with this. Because I don't know if it's toxic or a mutagen. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's something. And then there's a pile of loose change. And a single stray cough drop that is not in a cough drop container. And the wrapper is slightly loose on it. Yes, certainly. It's octopus. I'm pretty sure octopus cum is not bright green. It is a jar of a suspicious green liquid. There. Now you get the secret stuff. And there's these shells, too. He just keeps a pile of shells on his desk. Ooh, there's something actually useful. A flashlight. A flashlight with a dead battery. Jet has a flashlight with a dead battery. Wow, very impressive. Very impressive, Jetson Taco. You have a flashlight with a dead battery. He's a mutant, so you may never know. Unfortunately, I do know because I had to watch some things that Jet has done. I had to watch some things to write this essay. Some things that have tainted me. Some things that have emptied my soul. He can see in the dark? That's true. He can see in the dark. Yes, that's something we can put. Oh! That was a scary noise. JJ the Questionable. Well, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow, JJ the Questionable. As Jet would say, thank you for becoming a sucker. I am Flint Steel. I'm not the usual host of this channel. I am a secret agent. I come from the Atypical, Extra-Normal, and Interdimensional Operations Management, or the A.X.I.O.M. And I am here to write a report about the powers, abilities, and weaknesses of the normal host of this channel. So you're into octopus voyeurism. Kinky. Yeah, I wouldn't say into it. I would say it's part of the job. Let's see. Dark vision. Dark vision. If I could spell, that would be great. Also, this has to be to match with the rest. It has to have an asterisk. Nope, not that. Oh, wait. Dark vision. Due to being a cephalopod. If I could spell, this would be amazing. You keep watching it, though? Not after today, I don't. After today, I am going back to the... Well, I'm going back to the secret place that you guys can't know anything about. But I'm going home, baby! Going home! Back to where I come from. Can see well in low light conditions. The English language is strange. Why would you spell the S sound with a TI. That sounds odd. Also, I did forget to mention, temperature. The CIA's black spots, I don't think you want to go there, though. What? Do you think I'm part of some organization as small as the CIA? The A.X.I.O.M spans the multiverse, okay? The A.X.I.O.M is no simple government organization. We are basically the bosses of every government. The CIA works for us, not the other way around. Now, you get that straight. You get that straight. One time. Without damage. Durability. Oh, so you're the Illuminati. Psh. The Illuminati works for us too. Look, to be honest, Illuminati is kind of weak sauce. They fell off big time, okay? The Illuminati used to be kind of big. Honestly, I had a family member who used to be in the Freemasons back in the day, when the Freemasons were kind of a big deal. They ended up becoming the Illuminati, but the Illuminati, kind of weak sauce, TBH. Like the Time Police in Marvel? Exactly! Right? Like that, or like, you know, a version of S.H.I.E.L.D. that is like part of different parts of the multiverse. We're all over the multiverse. Does Alex Jones work for you guys? No. Alex Jones doesn't work for anybody. Alex Jones is dumb. Though, okay, so here's an interesting thing about Alex Jones that you guys might not know. Alex Jones is technically right about his most famous claim, but he's so stupid he didn't word it properly. So fun little fact about Alex Jones in this particular dimension. Alex Jones, obviously, the guy who is most famous for saying that they put chemicals in the water to make frogs gay. Now, he is wrong about who is doing this and why it's happening. He's also wrong about the term gay in that sentence. But he is right that due to government corruption, there is a chemical that is used in fertilizing crops that causes a hormone imbalance in frogs that lead to frogs developing with the wrong or both sets of sexual organs. They end up basically having both sets of parts, usually, due to exposure to this chemical, meaning that they are unable to properly reproduce. But Alex Jones, in his infinite idiocy, decided to break that story about government corruption in real life by creating a phrase so ridiculous that nobody thinks it's real. Which, to be honest, might be proof that Alex Jones works for the people who made that chemical. Because nobody believes this is a real thing that's happening, even though it's been scientifically proven multiple times. That there are certain chemical pesticides that influence the hormonal regulance of frogs, because Alex Jones said they putting chemicals in the water that make the frogs gay. And so nobody believes science because Alex Jones said something that stupid. I don't know. You guys probably don't care about that. That's just a fun little thing that happens to be a thing. That I think is kind of interesting. Anyway, back to writing an essay about Jet Tentaco. Durability. Jet's suit is made of... Well, it's made of various things. The main thing it's made of is aquarium grade acrylic. Half-inch to 1 inch thick. Let's turn on some better music. Let's turn off Jet's stupid music. Plastic. I feel like if I keep on watching you, I'm going to join a cult. I mean, the normal host of this channel would probably like you to join a cult that follows him, that call themselves the Suckers or something ridiculous. But I do not care if you join a cult or not. I honestly don't care about very much of anything. Okay, let's turn on music. Wow, I've been bonked again. This is hilarious, Jet. Jet, your stream is so hilarious. It definitely is good and doesn't suck. Okay, where is... there it is. Here's Jet's playlist. What music does he have on his playlist? Is this just... What is this? This is just Nintendo music? Jet, why is your stream playlist Nintendo music? Why don't you listen to anything cool? Ugh. Okay. Half-inch to 1 inch thick. Aquarium grade. Wow. I am not good at spelling. We love you, Kirito. I am not Kirito. Also, nobody likes Kirito. Specifically, he is very, very unliked. Like, a lot. Like, a lot, though. Anyway. Aquarium grade... acrylic. Nope, that's not how you spell acrylic. Acrylic has a Y. English has too many vowels that sound the same as each other. We could replace all of the vowels with, like, 2 different letters, and that would be fine. With 1 inch thick aquarium grade acrylic is shockingly durable. Suit is primarily it has stainless steel and brass reinforcements. Does he have rocket boots? Because that'd be cool. He does not have rocket boots. He does have a pressurized water system that allows him to fly if he has constant access to water, which is sort of an interesting limitation. It's like a... It's... Have you ever played Mario Sunshine? He has like that he can use. But his suit and body are basically too heavy to reliably be powered by like rockets or anything like that. He would need more fuel than he has space for to be powered by like rockets. Because that thing is heavy as fuck. I haven't done the exact calculations on how much the thing weighs. But it's a giant bit of, like, steel and glass full of water. And he's, like, 7 foot tall, approximately, in like, one of his 4... He's, like, 7 foot tall. He's actually kind of large. Um, Yo, I'm gonna put a pun in this essay, right? Can tank shot from up to a 32 cal rifle without issue. Yes. He can tank shot. Honestly, Jet is basically bulletproof unless you have like armor piercing 50 caliber rounds, which you know are kind of easier to get than they should be, but like Jet does not care much for that sort of thing. Hello, welcome to the stream for it. I am Jet. I'm not Jet. I am Flint Steel. Wow. I thought of myself as Jet for a second. I'm not Jet. I am Flint Steel. Hello. Today we are writing a report on exactly the abilities of Jet Tentaco. That cat has a lot of mouth movement. He's actually Kirito. I am not actually Kirito. If I was actually Kirito, I'd probably be like, oh, dual wield. Oh, I'm going to murder you and steal Asuna back. Gaga. Oh, I am awesome. I am Kirito. That's what Kirito sounds like. Okay, so is his durability. Let's do size, because I guess the size is a power. Size. Checks suit. Let's see. I'm trying to rationalize in my brain. You know what? Volume calculator. How big is it? Okay. Edge length A is... Oh no, we should do a cylinder. Yeah, a cylinder makes more sense. So base radius, that's how wide Jet is. Jet, at the shoulders is somewhere around like 3 foot wide, and he's 7 foot tall. Maybe not 3, but we will round this. Math is hard. He's Kirito. He's not Kirito though. What did it do? Cylindrical volume. Okay, I don't know what this means. Wow. Math is not my strong suit. $197 feet cubed. Okay. So then we do... volume to weight water. Okay. Weight grams, but yes, I know. Oh wait, gallon is a volumetric measurement, isn't it? Duh. Sorry, we're taking a break on the writing to do a math thing. Something I'm equally not that good at. let's see. So we need feet cubed to gallons. Okay, so feet cubed to gallons. There we go. That makes sense. Okay, so Jet is somewhere in the realm of 197. 197. Okay, so almost 1,500 gallons is in there, but probably less than that. We would round that down to probably about 1,300. Actually, probably less than that. Probably like 1,000 gallons in there. Okay, so it's a significant rounding. We're getting an estimate. Okay, 1,000 gallon water weight. Okay, so this is grams. Okay, so this times 1,000. Okay, calculator. Or you could just add zeros. You could just add zeros, Flint. That would be smart. 3,785.00. Okay. So grams to pounds. Wait. 3,785.00. 3,785.00. Wait, no, that's 100. 0. That one. And here we get roughly the weight of Jet Taco. So he's something like 8,000 pounds, filled with water. Approximately 7 foot tall and filled with water, weighs around 8,000 pounds. Nope, that's not how you type that. 8,000. That's O's. 8,000 pounds. Jet's a hefty boy. Weighs around 8,000 pounds. Its large size makes it wieldy and clumsy to some regard. Okay. So, wieldy? Yeah, that one. Okay, so after the size, the other abilities that it has many weapons, and the weapons are some of the scariest parts. The first one that I think is important, the one that I think is the most terrifying to potentially fight against, is the weapons. Okay, let's just put weapons as a thing. one high, no, high pressure water cannon that launches from the finger. Let me just check something real quick. PSI 60,000. Okay. Chet can control the pressure up to 70k psi. All right. And can easily easily cut through steel. Okay, so that's the one that I think is the most dangerous. So Jet's finger gun is potentially lethal. Jet could saw your face right off with a finger gun from like 2 foot away. It's pretty crazy. Ooh, thank you for the refill. That finger gun is pretty strong. 2. Nope. 2. The quote-unquote jelly cannon. Can I get an F? I'm having beef with my printer. Okay, well, F for your printer. Let's get F's in chat for Phoebe's printer. Jet's signature weapon. Jet does consider this a signature weapon, even though it's kind of shit, to be honest. Jelly cannon shoots live jellyfish of an unknown species from Jet's hand. From the suit's hand. Palm of the hands. Whilst. Whilst. Nope, that's Wales. How did I type Wales? What? Whilst. There we go. This attack boasts a range of let's see, wait. Remembering numbers is difficult for me. I replaced the blue ink and now it insists on printing only in yellow. Did you get the blue ink from the same manufacturer as the printer? Cause if you didn't, it can be a problem. Football field length in feet, please. Ow! What? Why am I being bogged? No, we've always used off-brand ink because it's a scam. Oh, it is a scam, but modern printers tend to have this system where there's more or less like a QR code or like you know, like one of those credit card chips, like a little chip in the ink cartridge that the printer can read. So if you use off-brand ink, then the printer will know that you've used off-brand ink and not print with it. Or at least in America, that's how it works. Yeah, but it's usually fine. I mean, if you've used it with that same printer before, I don't know, but that's generally the problem that I've had in the past, is that at least American-made printers can know that you're using the wrong ink and then do bad stuff on purpose because you didn't buy the overpriced ink. Range of over 400 feet. It is less threatening than many of his abilities. The jellies can sting, and they do hurt, but it's non-lethal to humans. Non-lethal. Why would these be two separate words? They at least need a dash. Non-lethal to humans. There we go. Yeah, so Jet's Jelly Cannon. It's the attack that he likes to call out and be like, I'll use my Jelly Cannon! But, like, he just, like, fires a jellyfish out of the palm of his hand. And then it, like, sticks to you. Because the way that, like, jellyfish tentacles work, they, like, the individual cells, like, fire off harpoons that, like, stick into whatever they grab. So it's, like, very, very painful, but you're not gonna die from it. It can't blind you. It can be used as a distraction, though. Those cum jellyfish. Yes, definitely, for sure. Except for they're not cum gel. Well, let me show you guys jellyfish, right? Jellyfish, not jellyfish field. Let me show you a picture of basically any jellyfish, right? Like, they all look sort of like cum. To be honest, I think that Rune is just sexually attracted to sea creatures. And that could be the explanation why Rune is obsessed with the sexuality of jellyfish, as well as with that Pokemon water dog. I think that might also be why Rune watches Jet streams. I think Jet wants to bed sea creatures. That's just the only explanation I can think of. Okay, so other weaponry. Three. What is the thing that is not a taser? Oh yes, it's a stun gun. Stun grip. No. From the arms of the suit. Stored electricity can be discharged directly into someone these charges. Let's look at something. Electric voltage. Up to 600 volts. And maybe though. Alright. The next weapon those are sort of Jet's main weapons, with the water cannon, the like water jet, and the electricity and the jellyfish. He does have others though. It does have others. So this is something that is more defensive than a weapon, but he does have access to smoke bomb. Smoke. It's more of a smoke sprayers. And the back of the suit emit fog of dark gas Jet uses to escape like Octopus Inc. May put is non-toxic, but could be made toxic. Could be made toxic. Oh, that is one of the abilities of Jet that we forgot to mention. Jet is basically immune to most toxins. Toxin resistance. It is immune to his own toxins and is resistant to many toxins, especially neurotoxins that are lethal to humans. There we go. Okay. 5. The Jet pack. That has an optional kit that can be added to the suit to allow flight or large jumps, but it requires a large amount of water in constant supply. 6. Robotic tentacles can be added to the suit for long-range melee attacks and additional movement options. Yo, thanks for the refill, Arthur. We love it. Okay. So there's those melee tentacles. What else does Jet have? Jet has as a weapon his own sort of bodily fluids. Nope. Has access to toxins he produces and can weaponize them outside the suit. Why did that multi? What does that even mean? Outside the suit. via dart, but rarely does so. 8. Why do I always type like this? Oof. My arms are getting tired from all this typing. So, how's everybody doing? How are all of Jet Suckers doing today? Does anybody have interesting stories to tell, or any ideas or theories about the powers and abilities of Jet that we've missed? Sorry, I was just looking at something. Okay, what other weapons does Jet have? I mean, Jet does have a large sword. It's not a particularly good sword. Doesn't really do a lot of energy attacks or stuff like that, but it does have a big sword. Big ass sword. Jet has one. Who knows why? But it's a big sword. I mean, I think that explains all you really need to know about that. It's a big sword. What else can you do? What else can you do with it? I mean, that's all the weapons that he really uses. I mean, technically you could count the electric eel as a weapon on her own, but I don't think that's really the case. Okay. But it's a big sword. Those are the weapons. Okay. Next we go to the next point, which is power source. So now we get to talk about the eel power source. Jet's suit is powered by a large electric eel that lives inside it. All electrical power is derived from electrodes attached to the eel. Let's see. Took 20 minutes to print 3 things. Well, that's a problem. But why are you printing things? What is a printer for in the modern day? Just, like, airdrop it to somebody. Jet suit is powered by a large electric eel that lives inside them. Electrodes not attached to, surrounding. And stored in batteries. The eel is named Booba. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Jet suit is powered by an eel. So if you were to steal his eel, presumably his suit just like dies like an iPhone, and that would be, I mean, that would be kind of hilarious, if I'm gonna be honest. If you just, like, stole his stupid eel, and then his suit just kind of ran out of power and was frozen. It was just stuck. The eel is named Booba. Okay. What else can we say about Jet's suit? Is there anything you guys are curious about with Jet's suit? It's slow. That's one thing about it. But what else can we say about the abilities it has? It is hot swappable. He can change some stuff about it. Does give him 360-degree visibility that he doesn't take advantage of. I will mention that here. Okay, visibility. We could talk about the AI of the suit. Visibility. Why can't I spell? Most armored suits have very little visibility. They offer very little, not viability, visibility. They offer very little visibility due to the fishbowl style inspired helmet. Fishbowl inspired helmet has access to 360-degree view and is adept at piloting the suit backwards. Let's see, modular design. Suit modular in some ways, allowing it to easily be adapted to a specific situation or to be split into multiple self-contained pieces. let's see. Now, if Jet were to use a helmet, he would be able to travel to space with it. If he just closed the lid of the fishbowl helmet, he could probably go to space with it. Unfortunately, he doesn't. And he's not really a spacefaring kind of guy. He's not. But, okay, there's the modular design, the weapons. It's strong, durable, big. Has a bunch of weapons. Has a power source, has good visibility, has a modular design. What else about Jet's suit can I mention? Is a cape on it. The only clothes it wears is a cape. I could mention the thing that's weird about it, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that here, because that's not really a battle thing. Let's see. There's all the weapons here. Is there anything else I've forgotten? Its speed isn't really anything to go for. It is real heavy, but we kind of mentioned how heavy it is. Doesn't... I mean, yeah, it's just very defensive. And it's so heavy. It's honestly so heavy, it's a little bit top heavy. If I'm gonna be fair here, it's a little bit top heavy, but that's more weaknesses things. I guess, I mean, that's Jet's, like, superpowers and equipment, basically. Let me read through this stuff. Shapeshifting, decentralized nervous system, breathes underwater, neurotoxin, super strength, he's genius engineer, bioluminescence, color changing, iridescence, no bones, long life, he can live outside of water, he has ink, he has dark vision, he's resistant to toxins, the suit has strength and durability, and is big, he has several weapons, he's powered by an eel, he's got good visibility and a modular design, making it adaptable. That's kind of all I can think of with Jet's suit for right this second, unless anybody has anything they want to bring up about Jet that they're curious about. But the next thing is weaknesses. Okay, so 1. Open helmet design. 2. Very heavy and especially top heavy suit. 3. The suit is top heavy and suit is slow and clumsy. Is slow, large, and clumsy. Oh, that's something we could mention here in the suit. The suit's filtration. The suit does have very strong filters. Or full filtration. Providing breathable environment for Jet, Booba, and the jellies that live in the suit there are powerful let's see, they are biological and what are they? What's it called? It's biological and mechanical filters. Mechanical filtration systems. The suit as well as living and the other creatures, as well as living cleaners such as shrimp and catfish. Oh, what are they? And shrimp and gastropods. Those aren't the same, but I don't know of any catfish in there. Okay, so there is another weapon that I forgot to mention. So this one is actually number 9. And this one is going to be number 8. 8. Small robots. Jet has the ability can create and control smaller robots from the suit. Yo, Zochimi with that big button. Hello, Zochimi. I've not seen you in Jet streams for some time. How you doing? I am Flint Steel, and I am a secret agent who is part of the atypical, extra-normal, and interdimensional operations management, also called the A.X.I.O.M. Today I'm doing a write-up on the powers and abilities of Jet Tentaco, as well as the weaknesses of Jet Tentaco. Often shaped like crabs or other aquatic creatures. There's that. Yo, the big button. I can't believe Jet just set up a whole button to do nothing. He just has a button that does nothing. My coffee is almost empty. Hello, Cat XRC. Hello. I am writing an essay about the powers and abilities of the usual hosts of this stream, Jet Tentaco. I am Flint Steel, and this is a report. Basically, I am writing a report to the atypical, extra-normal, and interdimensional operations management about Jet Tentaco, as well as what Jet can do. So far, we've listed Jet's physiological abilities. Jet is a genetically engineered cryptid octopus. So he shares many of the abilities of octopus and other cephalopods, as well as some unique abilities from either being a cryptid or from his genetic engineering. So he can shapeshift like a mimic octopus. He has a decentralized nervous system, breathes water, has neurotoxic venom. He's got powerful arms. He's got basically super strength. He's a skilled engineer. He's got bioluminescent abilities. He can change the pattern of his skin quickly to even mimic video-like illusions. He's iridescent sometimes. He's got no bones. He lives a long time for an octopus. He can even survive outside of water for some time. He has very viscous ink that he can control that is somewhat toxic. He's got the ability to see in the dark, and he's resistant to toxics, as well as he wears this mechanical suit. He's like an octopus in a mech suit, and this mechanical suit has hydraulic super strength. It's very durable. It's basically bulletproof unless you have armor-piercing rounds. It weighs like fucking like 3 tons. It's huge. It has high-pressure water cannons. It shoots jellyfish. It has electrical abilities. It can spray smoke. Sometimes it can fly or have robot tentacles. He has all kinds of toxins. And he can have small robots. He's got a big sword that he uses sometimes. It's powered by an electric eel. He has 360-degree visibility. He's got a modular design. He's got strong filtration. His weaknesses: he's got an open helmet. He's got a top-heavy suit. The suit is slow and large. Jet is gullible. Reliance on the eel in the suit. So, how you doing, Cat XRC? What is up? What is up? I mean, Jet has several issues. Let's see. What else? Reliance on clean water supply. That's one of his weaknesses. Bad at secrets. Before weaknesses in this essay, we should, though, put some stuff about where Jet lives. So, we should have thing about Jet's evil lair. Okay, so lair. No, we might as well move this down to the next page. Whatever. Layers. So Jet has a secret lair that is in the Midwest. Resides in an old abandoned aquarium and uses that to store his projects. Biological, mechanical, CAL, and chemical. Has a multitude of, has a network of large specialized, that's not how you spell specialized, there you go, specialized pipes that all over the facility that can use to move quickly through maneuver and escape. Many abandoned projects have been repurposed as booby traps. Yep, mini booby traps. Oop, it's booby traps. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the place is booby trapped. Do the specific booby traps matter? Kind of not. Let me see. Is there any major abilities Jet has? I don't really think so. And this is the majority of the weaknesses here. A lot. There's kind of a lot of things wrong. So Jet has this thing where he doesn't use his most powerful weapons. He tends to use more non-lethal weapons for distraction and escape. That's sort of Jet's thing. I guess we should put a part in here about Jet's motivations. Motivations. Jet is motivated to his own brand of villainy. Speaking of, we should put here bad at planning. Not the best planner. Okay, conviction to fix the problems of the world. Jet often states he has plans of world domination, but has no real idea how to accomplish that. Oh, I forgot one of the main powers of the suit. Am I stupid? Yes. Yeah, so we forgot one of the major abilities of the suit somehow. Okay, before weapons, there should be a note here for holograms. Duh. I knew I was forgetting something. The suit has a holographic projection matrix all over it, allowing it to mimic any visual appearance Jet wants. However, this holographic display is prone to glitches and errors. So, the thing about Jet's holograms, it is not programmed particularly well, so it is programmed to glitches and errors in that way. Not to mention, certain things make it obvious. Is best used to mimic the human form, which is hard to believe due to the large size and obvious composition of the suit. Which, however, there needs to be a however here. However, there we go. Okay, wow. It's been like 3.5 hours and I'm still writing about the ridiculous abilities of Jet. Weaknesses. Also. 9. The holograms rarely work. Is obsessed with making everyone think. He's more obsessed with looking human. No way of how to accomplish that. Jet overall values honesty and creativity overall. But feels outcast due to being a sapient octopus in a human-run world. He is struggles to relate to. Nope, I accidentally did the tutu thing. In some ways, despite being very like one, psychologically. Oop, psychologically. There we go. Oh, that's another ability of the suit that I forgot to mention. Speech. Jet isn't able to talk. Jet lacks physiology to speak and uses a digital control panel to replicate a voice. He hates how it sounds. A human-like voice via artificial oh wait, how do you spell larynx? L-A-Y-R larynx? Larynx. In the suit. There we go. and he hates how it sounds. That's accurate. Jet hates the way his voice sounds. Yep. So his suit also grants him the ability to speak. In case you were unaware of that. Jet primarily dislikes the wealthy and elite. And proposes a world where he is king and everyone else is ruled via a people first sociocracy. Via a people first sociocracy. Which has no real meaning. There we go. I mean, that sort of explains Jet's motivation. Does anybody have any questions about what Jet's, like, motivations or ideals are here? Because I think this is kind of clear, but it could potentially be more clear. Da-dun, da-da-da-dun-dun, da-dun-dun-da-da-dun. Ba-da-da-dee-dee, ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I think we've got just about everything here. Let me read through it real quick. I mean, he has some other nicknames we could put here, but I feel like this whole aliases thing is unnecessary. Powers and abilities. Physiological abilities. Okay. Let's see. Powers and abilities. Physiological abilities here. Okay. And then the suit. This is more, armor and equipment. And equipment. So that's weapons. Honestly, weapons should be moved to a different place. This should be moved to the end of this portion. And then up here. There. That makes more sense that way. Weapons. And then we do this. There we go. And then this gets to move up a little bit. So, yeah. This gets to move down a little bit. So the armor and equipment. He's got strength, durability, size, hologram, the power source, visibility, a modular design, powerful filtration. And then there's the list of weapons. And then this power source and stuff should be moved up above the weapons. Okay, and then below the weapons, we erase the power source, visibility, modular design. There, that'll make it make more sense to read. There we go. That makes more sense. No. 10 period. Tap. Oh. What? Okay. Fine. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense, I guess. Okay, fine. I guess it looks like that for some reason. I don't know. Wait, this is which has no real meaning. Another thing, Jet's crimes are more like elaborate pranks that annoy more than harm, usually, despite it having the series and tools to maim or kill. Okay, let me see. There was one thing that I wanted to edit up here, which was, let's see, mention jet. Jet's 8 arms can grip objects. 100. There. That works. So, hello Pokestar. How are you doing? I am Flint Steel. Sorry I'm late. That is okay. Your mind will be wiped of this stream nonetheless. I am Flint Steel. I have taken over Jet Tentaco's stream today to write an essay for my job about Jet Tentaco and his powers and abilities. Basically a threat level assessment sort of thing. By the way, what is this? This is an essay about Jet Tentaco. It's a write-up for the atypical, extra-normal, and interdimensional operations management for the A.X.I.O.M. That's who I work for. I, being Flint Steel, the best secret agent in the whole world. I've listed out here all of the powers and abilities of Jet Tentaco. His shape-shifting, his decentralized nervous system, the fact that he breathes water, the fact that he's toxic. You know what, we should just go ahead and rename these. Shape-shifting, decentralized nervous system, this should have a capital D. It is 3 a.m. Wow, that's late. Breathes water. Let's see. Toxins. This should just be shortened to toxins. Powerful arms should just be changed to super strength. Strength. How it be going? Sorry, had to pack stuff. What are you packing for? Maybe you're packing to leave this dimension with me. Sorry, my glasses came undone. It's graduation tomorrow. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Alright, so Jet has strength. He's an engineer. Let's just remove the ing. Engineer. Bioluminescence. This should be color shifting. Color shifting. No, skin illusions, I guess, is a good name for this. Skin illusions. Iridescence. No bones. This should be a capital I. He's iridescent and got no bones. He's also got dark vision and resistance to toxins. Ingenial. Yeah, well, you're an ingenial. Dermodeception. Yeah, that is a cool name for that. We're not calling it that. Sorry. We're not calling it dermodeception. I could have said chromatophores, but the fucking military guys in the office aren't gonna understand that. Alright, so armor and equipment. Jet has the robotic suit that has also basically super strength. It can lift like a ton. Though with this weight measurement, which I think might be a little bit off, I might have miscalculated the weight measurement. We can see, but if this if it moves around that much water, it can lift more than 1 ton. I've only seen it lift 1 ton. That is quite a lot of poundage. We might have to adjust this measurement later if we get a better actual measurement, because this estimate seems potentially off. I don't know what you guys think, but this estimate that he weighs 8,000 pounds might be off. He can lift over a ton. He can basically survive durability. In other words, dense. Yes. I mean, I guess water is dense. How much does water weigh? And I mean that rhetorically, because I looked it up earlier and it didn't make sense. Can tank shots from up to a 32 caliber rifle without issue. Yeah. It's bulletproof. In other words, it's bulletproof. I think that should be put here just in case. 7 foot tall, 8,000 pounds. Before I completely forgot to write about the hologram system, but the holographic deception system is sort of an important thing about the suit. It's powered by an eel. It offers good visibility. It has a modular design. It has strong filtration. It allows Jet to speak. Wait. Oh, we copy and pasted this twice, didn't we? Because, yeah, visibility, modular design, powerful filtration, power source visibility, modular design. Okay, so these got in here twice somehow. There we go. And then let's put these weapons down. Alright, weapons. We got the high pressure water cannon, the jelly cannon, the electricity discharge, the smoke sprayers, the jetpack, the optional tentacles, the toxic darts, the smaller robots, and a big sword that Jet just has. I don't know why he has a big sword. His secret lair, the abandoned aquarium. And Jet's primary motivations. And here's the 10 most obvious weaknesses that Jet has. Jet, be like that. Jet, do be like that. Let's put those weaknesses. There we go. Now it shows up on the outline. Powers and abilities, layer, and weaknesses. There we go. Well, that includes basically everything I know about Jet and Taco to this point. Do you guys know anything else? Is there anything else that you guys know that I have not put in this essay? Do you have anything else? Chatters. He's a cutie. This is objectively false. Have you seen him? He's a scuzzy slime ball. He literally looks like a chewed up purple shoe. Next answer. Jet does have Jet does have an unusual thing where you can't see his head normally. He like keeps his brain hidden behind him, which seems weird. But yeah, entry 069, Jet Tentaco, I think that is about finished. I think that this is done. Okay, so, you know what? Since we finished this stream, I'll do something nice for Jet. I will send his ridiculous chatters over to somebody else on the twitch.tv so they can go bother somebody else whilst I return home and make sure that everybody's minds get wiped of this stream so that nobody remembers that the A.X.I.O.M exists. Let's let's see who's online. Oh, Jet's friend, the mermaid, is on. Sure, we will send you to the mermaid. Let's do a raid with this kind of message. Raid. Let's do something like this. A.X.I.O.M. raid. There we go. Alright, now let me start the raid message, or the raid thing. /raid. Alright. Now, suckers, I'm sure Jet will be back to streaming on this channel at some point. You'll see him again soon. I'm going to disappear from this reality, and I really hope that I don't get stuck in this worthless reality like Jetta did. Anyway, I have been Flint Steel. If anyone wants to fuck me, let me know. Otherwise, I'm out. Bye, bitch.